Okay, starting the session. Oh, answer this in like 10 seconds. Root 23 is a dash number. Rational, irrational, neither, both. Swani has already answered. Okay, Tripti, Ashmi, Jaldi.
Does I answer?
Yes, Tripti, I got your answer. Ashmi, why? Okay, what is a rational number?
Yeah, sorry.
What is a rational number?
Rational number, the numbers that can be written as P upon Q.
It should be, you can write it as P upon Q, right?
P upon Q. Yeah.
Root 23 को लिख सकते हो क्या that way as P upon Q?
नहीं.
या फिर डेसिमल टर्मिनेटिंग होना चाहिए ना?
हाँ.
तो रूट 23 का स्क्वायर रूट फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो इजीली. लाइक इज इट अ क्लीन प्रॉपर स्क्वायर रूट?
No.
नहीं ना, तो फिर वो रैशनल होगा कि इरैशनल होगा?
Irrational.
Yeah. Cool. Swani, you forgot to apply double confidence, or were you not confident about the answer?
Mrs. said she forgot.
So am I the only one who can't hear her?
Even we can't hear it, but I could make out.
Okay, every integer is a rational number, true or false?
I can't really submit it.
Oh, yeah.
Like double confidence or true के बाद I can just see solution. I can't see.
Okay. There's a bug that's not been fixed, that means. So exit and rejoin, that should get sorted.
So
Close the app and then rejoin the live class, like फिर से वही code. Okay. Oh, nice. All three of you have answered. Say yeah. Good. Every rational number is an integer, true or false?
Miss, rational number can be written in the form of P upon Q.
Yes.
So if an integer also we can write it, right? Because minus 3 upon 1 minus 2.
Correct.
So just 1 second.
Oh. Who is yet to? Okay, all have answered. 2 people answered true. Con. Ashmi and Suhani got it correct. So Dhriti, read the question again. What did it say?
Every rational number is an integer.
Rational number is P by Q, no? So 2 by 3 is a rational number. Is this an integer?
It's a rational number. No, it's not an integer. Okay.
So read the statement carefully. Don't like jump to conclusions. Okay. State whether the statement is true or false. Root 2 upon 3 is a rational number. Nice. Suhani is quite fast. We got it. आशमी क्या हो रहा है?
रूट 2 upon 3 p upon q में लिखा जा सकता है.
P upon Q फॉर्मेट में है, लेकिन what else is a rational number? P और Q कुछ भी हो सकते हैं या is there any condition on P and Q?
हाँ, like integers cannot be, sorry, integers can be rational number.
Integers can be, but P and Q दोनों integers होना चाहिए. ठीक है?
Just like roots cannot be.
Yes. So root 2 तो integer नहीं है, कुछ random decimal हो रहा है. So that's why this is not rational. Okay, next. State whether, again true or false, there are infinitely many integers between any two integers. These are like proper conceptual, like read it carefully and figure out type questions.
Again, I can see the solution, but not.
Rejoin. Ashmi also was facing that, no? So we'll get it corrected during, like yesterday only we figured it out. I thought it was corrected, but आज Friday है ना, फिर by Monday, Tuesday it should be corrected. So. Good. Everybody's answered. Suhani, क्या हुआ? Didn't get points in this. Think of it. Between two integers. So number line पे, let's say I have 1 and 2. दोनों integers है. इसके बीच में integers है क्या? And even if I take 1 and 5, 1 and 5 are two integers, but 1 and 5 के बीच में कितने सारे integers है? Is it infinite or can you count 3 integers, right? Yeah. So it'll be false. Infinitely many nahi hai. Now answer this question. State whether this is true or false. Number of rational numbers between 15 and 18 is finite. Fairly answer 2. So number of rational numbers, Dhriti and Ashmi. So we have 15 and 18. तो 15 और 18 के बीच में कितने rational numbers है?
Miss error infinite, no, because if it can be written in the form of PQ.
Exactly. You can look at 15.1, 15.001, 15.0001. So, so the number of rational numbers, is it infinite or is it finite?
Finite.
Finite, na? So, फिर ये statement will be true or false?
False.
Hmm. Okay. So, Ashmi, you need to like read, either you're not reading the statement correctly or you need to.
तो नहीं वो डबल कॉन्फिडेंस में गलत हो गया.
Okay, again, true or false statement. There are numbers which cannot be written in the form p by q, where p and q are both integers. Swani's already answered. Swani, what happened? Confidence. Do it next time. You've been consistently doing it correct. Okay. He got it. Ashmi, think of it.
Oh, sorry.
Like, you know the answer, like, think of it.
Yeah, no, I got locked out.
Oh. You got it? Everybody answered? Good. Next. Square of an irrational number is always rational. अरे किसका गलत हो गया? This is a good one. Yeah.
But I was thinking of the small numbers और उसमें जो भी आंसर आ रहा था that was rational.
Yeah, that's why this is a good one.
Once again, I'll write this.
Okay, everybody answered now. So I'll discuss this. Suhani and Ashmi got it very good. But there is one more case. Like if you think of root 2, root 3, root 5, in case squares are rational, sure. But you have
Miss वही example है.
but irrational numbers के decimals किस तरह के होते हैं? So if there was an irrational number in the form of a decimal, like what is the characteristic? किस तरह के होते हैं? Decimals are they terminating or non-terminating or recurring? किस तरह के decimal?
Miss, can you tell the meaning again of terminating non-terminating?
Okay, so decimals are of three types. Okay, So one is you have terminating. Terminating decimals, and then you have non-terminating decimals. Do you know the difference between both of these? What are terminating? What are non-terminating?
This terminating are those which the numbers which are infinite, like they keep going on after this.
What is the meaning of terminating?
Which ends, something which ends.
Ends, right? So decimals that are terminating, matlab, it is something like 0.25 or 0.8 or 3.57. Like it end hai, even if it is 5 digits, 7.1429. But there is an end after it. So that's why it's terminating. So non-terminating means it's not ending. So something like 0.33333, if it goes on and on. Or 0.795247 and goes on and on. Yeah, it can be even like 5.17171717 and goes on till infinite. So non-terminating, it's literally the meaning of the word. Not terminating, matlab not ending. So within non-terminating, you have two types. So based on the examples itself, you can see. So non-terminating recurring or non-terminating and non-recurring. Again, recurring ka matlab basically when the digits repeat. So this is a type of recurring decimal. Yeah, because 3 is repeating again infinite times. This will fall under non-terminating, non-recurring, because there's no definite pattern that's repeating. 79524 आया, like again it's not specified what comes after it, so pattern कोई नहीं है. यहाँ पे you can see that 17 keeps repeating again and again. So this is an example of recurring. Yeah. So among these, terminating is rational. क्योंकि इसको p by q में express कर सकते हो. Like if you have 0.25, you can write it as 25/100. So if you had to express 3.75 in p by q form, क्या होगा आंसर इसका?
हाँ. 0.8 का?
नहीं, 3.57 का.
357
Yes. So answer correct. This is 357/100. Like basically जितने सारे decimal places है उतने सारे like 10 power उतना रहेगा. That's it. Non-terminating में if it is recurring, then it's going to be rational. लेकिन if it is non-terminating, non-recurring, then this is irrational. क्योंकि अगर repeating है, there's a way to express it in p by q. Like when we do that problem, we'll come across it. But if it is non-terminating and non-recurring, because this is going infinite, you don't know how many zeros to put. That's like not practical at all. And secondly, like even by manipulating one way or another, like there's no way you can predict कि इसका fraction क्या हो सकता है. It's just going on and on. So it's irrational.
So terminating and non-recurring is rational.
Terminating, no, non-terminating. Oh, terminating is rational. अगर non-terminating है तो recurring is rational.
नहीं, क्या हम terminating and non-recurring is rational, right?
Yeah.
So 3.57, it's
Yeah.
terminating and it's non-recurring.
Yeah.
So
when it's terminating, you usually don't put it under recurring or non-recurring because you know there's a limit to it. Okay. Hi Shanaya, like I didn't think you're joining. When did you join in? Kitna time hua?
5:03.
5. Oh, you joined at 5 o'clock. Okay. So we're doing math, like today's a math session, we're doing real numbers. So Shania has lowered, so like do you know about Flipper app?
Yes, you have told me the last time.
Okay. So 1 second, I'll see if actually you can search it up on App Store. Like if you have iPhone, search it on App Store. If you don't have, like if you have Android, search it on Play Store. Look for Flipper, FLIPPR, Flipper student. So search
Okay.
it and download it. So once you download, set up an account on Flipper. The numbers are
Okay, ma'am.
lots of questions there. So we're doing it on the app to practice. Okay, let me know once you set it up. I'll tell you what to where to join the live class. Yeah, Dhiti.
Miss, non-terminating and recurring is irrational, right? Irrational.
Non-terminating, recurring hai, तो it's rational. Think of it.
Miss, terminating and non-recurring is rational, no?
Terminating kuch bhi ho is rational. Recurring, non-recurring. As long as it's terminating, it's rational. Only when it's non-terminating, you need to look at the digits. क्या repeat, like एक ही pattern में repeat हो रहा है या नहीं?
Well, how do you like say irrational? Because हमारे book में ऐसा है कि there are few numbers given and you have to say कि वो non-terminating, non-recurring या terminating, recurring है या कैसा, what type of number is like?
So you just look at it. So if you don't have the dot dot dot, मतलब continue नहीं हो रहा है. So that means वहां तक end
terminating.
है, that's terminating.
So
अगर
basically terminating numbers are rational and non-terminating are irrational.
non-terminating में you need to see कुछ repeat हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है.
Okay.
That's why they think of terminating and non-terminating. अगर terminating है, doesn't matter. Terminating मतलब rational. That's it. Blindly you can say it's rational. Only when it's non-terminating, you need to see whether it's recurring or non-recurring.
But miss, if it is recurring or if it is not recurring, the number doesn't end. So it is irrational, right? Because we cannot write it in the form of P upon Q.
You can. So that, okay. 1/6 or not 1/6. Divide 7/6. इसका decimal form क्या होगा? Tell me.
Miss, you want me to like solve and say? Because I got
7/6 is rational or irrational?
rational.
Right? Okay, now divide 7/6 and tell me what is the decimal form you get.
Ma'am, I have downloaded this app, the Flipper.
Download, awesome. So can you set up the account? So first step में it'll ask for your phone number, फिर OTP आएगा. Once you
Ma'am,
verify.
I finished that.
क्या हुआ?
I finished that. I'm on some page which says that like add your account.
Yeah, add account. So it'll ask you for your like username, profile picture set करना. तो वहाँ पे choose grade 9 term 1 का like, so just fill it up. Wherever you have a question, tell me and then I'll guide you through it.
Ma'am, what do I set as the username?
Anything you can set your name, Shania. or you can put Shania D'Souza or Shania D. I don't think space होना चाहिए username में. You can try it out. Otherwise, you can just select your name क्योंकि और किसी का नहीं है.
Miss, so it's 10.1666. There will go on.
Yes. Yeah. So अगर recurring है, so it is like usually, yeah, that's a rational number because हमेशा whenever the denominator is not 2 or 5 के multiple. So if it is like, if you have multiple of 3, multiple of 7, multiple of 11, like और कोई numbers है except for 2 and 5. So they end
हाँ.
up being a recurring decimal. So only if it is non-terminating and non-recurring, tabhi that's an irrational number.
Non-terminating and non-recurring. That's what I was asking.
Ma'am, do I need to select term 1 or term 2?
Term 1. So you chose Y Academy, then grade 9 term 1 only.
So Miss, but 7/6 is rational, but then if you put it in decimal form, it would be irrational, right?
That's exactly what we discussed. Repeat हो रहे हैं ना digits. You said 1 6
हाँ.
1 6 आ रहा है. तो अगर recurring है, तो it's rational.
Recurring है तो it's
तो अगर both should not happen. Non-terminating होना चाहिए, non-recurring भी होना चाहिए. Then it is irrational.
and irrational के लिए it should be terminating and recurring.
No, I'll just write it clearly here. So if it is terminating, doesn't matter recurring ho ya non-recurring ho, terminating. Then it's rational, blindly. Don't have to look at anything else. If it is non-terminating, end nahi ho raha hai, continuously it's going forever and ever. Then you need to see whether it's recurring or non-recurring. So non-terminate, again I wrote termination. Non-terminating, recurring is rational. But if it is non-terminating and non-recurring, then it is irrational. Okay, so 3 types of decimals: terminating, non-terminating recurring, non-terminating non-recurring. Uncorrected non-termination.
Ma'am, I have come to one place like intelligence start. Now what do I do?
Awesome. So top left corner, यहाँ पे तुम्हारा profile picture, when you click on it, ऐसा एक menu आएगा ना? You get this menu?
Yes, ma'am.
तो यहाँ पे click on join live.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so when you click on that, it'll ask you for a code. Enter this code.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you enter the code, you would have joined the live session. Then the next question onwards, you can start.
Ma'am, please can you go back as it's copying it right now?
What happened?
It was copying the code.
Copying the code. Acha. Oh. Okay.
Copy. Yes, ma'am, I have joined it.
Right. Okay. So we'll go to the next one. Okay. So 4 people are there. State true or false. Every whole number is a natural number. True or false. Two people have answered. Swani and Riti, good. Both of you got it. Shania, are you able to see the question on your screen?
Yes, ma'am, I have clicked the answer.
Okay. It's taking a bit of time to sync up, I guess. So Ashmi, what happened? Like, is your laptop overheated or something?
No. I don't know what happened, but I just minimized the screen, and then it started to lag. So then it shut down.
हाँ अभी ठीक से काम कर रहा है like whatever it is get sorted.
फिलहाल तो कर रहा है.
Yeah. Lag होने के लिए like either you have so many things open at the same time, like your browser, document.
No, I don't really turn this laptop on, right? Because now that school is offline, so ज़्यादा कोई use नहीं करता है इधर पे.
So I'm just thinking, like अगर laptop lag हो रहा है ना, या तो memory fill हो गई है, या फिर there's too many things running at the same time. So if both of these are not the cases, then like, you know, if it's like a very old laptop, then you'll have to see what happened. And sometimes, yeah, if you have it switched on for a long time, also it will happen. Like, kabhi you need to like shut it down. Restart.
Yeah, I forget to switch it off.
Yeah. So answered. So Ashmi, Shania, you said you answered, right? You clicked and you clicked on submit.
Let's submit. Where's that?
Oh, like screen ke sabse niche, do you have solution or submit?
Yeah, I have solution.
Can you just rejoin Shania? Because that is supposed to be submit button.
Okay, I'll rejoin.
Yeah. So it didn't get recorded. Arey, Ashmi, क्या हुआ? Every whole number is a
I got it. 10, but 2 पे जाना है. Sorry.
That's why I need to read carefully. These statements can get confusing.
Like I knew the answer was false because whole number 0 से होता है, natural number 1 से, but then 2 पे.
I know. This is pretty common. Like every natural number is a whole number, but uska reverse is not true. Okay, so just wait for Shania to join back, then we'll go to the next question.
I'm still getting solution. There's something wrong.
No, not now, because I ended that question. For the next question, tell me whether you get, are you getting submit or solution? Okay. Zero is neither positive nor negative, true or false. सही है सुहानी धृति शनाया got it.
It's just showing solution बार-बार.
अरे यार you'll have to rejoin, like there's no other way around it. Ashmi and Shania, can you tell me if you guys are working on Android or iOS? कौन सा phone use कर रहे हो?
Android.
Android.
Android. Okay. Okay. Got it. There are finitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. Read carefully, it says finitely many. True or false?
Sir, sorry, ma'am, the app just slipped an option for me. I didn't even do anything.
What happened? Can you repeat that?
Like I clicked on one thing and something else has happened. Right?
Oh,
I clicked on the false, but it came on the true, and then it gave me wrong.
that's weird. Did your options get switched around or did the wrong one get chosen automatically?
It just got chose. I mean, it just like popped up automatically and gave me wrong.
That's weird. Okay. So, honey, what happened? Finitely many. Yeah. Infinite is different from finite. That is the thing.
But like finitely many, right? So it should be
Finitely many, matlab, like something like 300 is finitely many. Finite
Acha.
अगर word दिखा है, that's the opposite of infinite. Okay.
But like फिर भी 1 और 2 के बीच में तो finite यही होंगे ना?
नहीं, अभी डिस्कस किया हमने 1 और 2 के बीच में ये 1.1, 1.11, 1.111. Like you can go as deep as possible in finite
Like
rational numbers.
they won't end.
No, the number of decimal places, that's like you can go as far as possible. Okay, next question. Like pi is rational or irrational?
Yes, if a number is rational, so it can be in the, it has to be in the P upon Q form, and it can be the decimal form also, right?
Agar if it is in decimal form, it absolutely has to be this only.
Non-terminating, matlab,
Non-terminating and
doesn't-
non-recurring also.
pi ends, right? 3.14 के बाद और digits में break ends.
No, pi doesn't end.
But it's non-recurring.
It's non-terminating, non-recurring. Actually, pi ka value, I'll show you guys. What is the value of pi?
Because I think because I got it. I got
Number 22/7 is a recurring decimal.
That's a misconception. Like problems may you use 22/7 because it's easier calculation, like practically speaking. But original value of pi, it is approximately 3.14, but actual value of pi, Wikipedia chalte hain, because oh god, 3.14 is what we approximate it to, but there you go. This is the actual value of pi, and this is only up to 100 digits.
only.
It's 3.14159265358979. It's going on and on. So pi is irrational. It's one of the universe ka constants mathematics mein, and theoretically we call it ratio of circumference upon diameter, but circumference diameter are not integers, तो वो कभी rational नहीं हो सकता है. तो अगर diameter integer हुआ तो circumference measure नहीं कर सकते, like it will be an irrational value. But अगर circumference हमने, like suppose we took a 1 meter string and we put it in a circle, फिर उसका radius या diameter is like you won't be able to measure an exact value of it. वो irrational हो जाएगा. And all because pi is irrational.
So it's non-terminating and non-recurring, so it's irrational.
Yes. End nahi ho raha hai. You can go like this is only 100 digits of pi, but you can see what is the first million digits of pi. Will be like you can still go. Yeah. So yeah, pi is an irrational number. So the reason why you use 22/7 is again only for ease of calculation. Like if you calculate 22 by 7, it matches the first like 2-3 digits of pi. So fair enough, like approximate के लिए काफी है, ठीक है. That's why. Okay, next question. Square roots of positive integers are rational, true or false? Read carefully. Positive integers, you're taking the square roots of positive integers.
Could you show a code, please, again?
Yeah.
Yes, Mercy, when I need it.
Ma'am, it's happening again.
It's happening again. Okay, so
That option clicking problem.
So after, like since everybody, all of you are facing this issue, this question ke baad will not do it on the app anymore. We'll do it from the workbook abhi ke liye. Also, I want to go over like all the different types of questions instead of this.
But I think the solution is wrong or something went wrong.
Okay, I'll end the session here for now.
Miss, I have a doubt. Miss, the question says that square roots of all positive integers are rational, right? And in the solution, it was showing that square roots of 4, 16, and 9 are rational. So the statement is true, but it was showing that it was false. I clicked on true, but this
No,
the app was showing
false. See, square root of 4, 9, 16 are rational, but what about square root of 5? Okay, so square root of 5. Some positive integers are rational, but not all of them. Yeah, Shania has sent root 2, root 3, like 2, 3 are positive integers, but inka square root is not rational, right? So that way you need, so these kind of questions, you can't take single example, you need to consider all of the possibilities.
Okay.
All right. See, like conceptual, basic, these sort of questions, we have already done it, so I'm going to skip them. Okay, locate root 2 on the number line. You guys, do you know how to locate irrational numbers on number line?
Miss, no, I was having a difficulty in drawing this.
No? Okay, Shania says yes. So how can you locate root 2 on the number line? Suhani is also good with it. Yeah.
Miss, I think you have to take 1 unit and then a perpendicular 1 unit, and then you have to make a right angle triangle, something like that.
Yes. So basically, if you want to locate any irrational number on the number line, you make use of Pythagoras theorem.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys remember what is Pythagoras theorem? Yes. What is it?
P square plus B square is equal to H square.
Basically, yeah. It gives the relation between the sides in a right angle triangle. Perpendicular square plus like sum of square of the perpendicular sides will give you hypotenuse square. This is P. So if we are to locate root 2 on the number line, we need to use Pythagoras theorem such that the result you get is root 2. Like result, like length of hypotenuse you get is the irrational number you want to plot. So hypotenuse should be equal to √2. So what sides of a triangle can you take that will result in √2?
Just 1 second.
Anyone, like send it on chat, you guys. What sides of a right angle triangle will you take? P or B values क्या होना चाहिए so that h का value is equal to √2?
1.
1.
There you go. Yes, Shanaya has sent, Ashmi has sent. So if p square plus p square equal to h square, then h will be equal to root of p square plus b square. तो p और b के values चाहिए so that ये पूरा का result 2 होना चाहिए, √2 होना चाहिए. So if p equal to 1, b equal to 1. So that's why you construct a right angle triangle. So base you take 1 unit. इसके ऊपर you construct a perpendicular which is again 1 unit. So if you join it, hypotenuse का length will be √2. Then ये जितना measurement है, that exact measurement, like by using a compass, circle में radius is all equal, right? So basically you're going to try and draw, if not a complete circle, like part of a circle, itna radius tak. So wherever this fits, so this distance will be equal to this distance. So यहाँ से यहाँ तक will be √2 units. So this is √2.
So Miss, they say we have to take 1 unit. So basically, the value of 1 unit we can assume it as anything, right?
We're taking 1 unit because that will give us hypotenuse of √2. So agar perpendicular,
What is the value of
One
1
is
unit?
yes. What do you mean? What is the value of 1 unit?
That is 1 cent. How many centimeters is 1 unit? Or we can just take
Like,
any.
that depends on your number line. So if you're taking a big number line such that 1 inch equal to 1 unit, then perpendicular base dono 1 inch hona chahiye. But if you're taking a number line such that 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit, where perpendicular be 1 centimeter, base be 1 centimeter hona chahiye. Whatever it is,
So Miss, basically at this level we can take any value, right?
yeah, it depends on the scale of your number line. So agar 1.5 centimeters you're taking as 1 unit on your number line, so perpendicular base should be 1.5, 1.5. Okay, so this one you guys do on your own. How would you plot √5 on the number line? Right here. Use a different color. √5, where will you find it on the number line?
You have to plot it right now.
Yeah,
Miss, so we can mark any point 0, right? Oh.
that's it. The first step is √5, hypotenuse √5 आने के लिए what perpendicular, what base should you take so that you get put it on chat. Like I want everyone to figure it out on their own. So √5 should be equal to root of some perpendicular square plus some base square. So you need to figure out P or B के values क्या होना चाहिए. Ashmi got it. Nice. Perfect. Shanaya got it.
Miss, is this fine? I've taken 3 centimeter.
3 centimeter 1 unit. तो height भी उतना ही होना चाहिए. Yes.
It's 3 centimeter.
One thing, I don't know if your school insists on it or not, but whatever it is, like perpendicular draw करने के लिए use a scale and compass. Like, did your school say if you use a protractor that would be fine, or do your teachers insist on using scale and compass?
She said protractor is fine as well.
The protractor or even scale is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Shania, okay, you guys, you have to use only compass, yeah. Because I've heard like other school also compass use करके वो 90 degrees construct करना.
Means you have to make, we have to use a compass for making that arc which cuts the number line.
Oh, wow. Suhani, you did that. Okay, that is one way to go about it. But is there a more direct way you can do it? So root 5 आने के लिए, again, the result of root of p square plus b square 5 होना चाहिए. So what is the base and perpendicular you can use so that you get root 5? Dhriti also
I don't really have my compass right now, so is it okay if I do it like just normally?
yeah, you can do it. Like if your school allows it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Exams may. But
No, they don't allow without like compass or protractor, but at the moment I don't have it. So like,
you know how to follow the instruction?
yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. Start simple. Suhani. So, like, what values can you put in p square and b square so that you get 5 as a result? So think of drawing a right angle triangle ताकि उसका hypotenuse √5 हो सके. तो अगर hypotenuse √5 होना चाहिए तो base and perpendicular हमें we need to select those specific numbers. वैसे ही √2 आया ना 1 square plus 1 square.
So over here it's
Shania √6.
2 unit and 1 unit.
Yes.
So maybe height and so 1 second. If this from 0 to 3, if it's 3 centimeter, then my height has to be 3 centimeter. Even if I call it as 1 unit.
See, like number line के हिसाब से, like the base अगर if you're taking base to be 2 units, height 1 unit होना चाहिए. So it all depends on the scale of your number line. Like if you're taking 1 centimeter as 1 unit, then the triangle has to be 2 centimeters and then 1 centimeter high. If I'm
I'm saying this thing is 3 centimeter, and can I call it 2 units?
okay, that means 1.5 centimeter you're taking as 1 unit, na?
Acha, we'll have to calculate it later.
तो फिर नहीं, like your placement will have to be such that तुम्हारा 1 unit when you measure it in the real world with a scale. Okay, let's not complicate things, Priti. Take it default as 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. So for every centimeter, you will place each number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 centimeter.
That'll make things simpler. Like
Is it 2 centimeter because 2 units?
yes. And so using 2 square plus 1 square. 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, 2 plus 1, 5 will be √5. So the two sides of a triangle, 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter hai na? So you can take base 2 centimeter, height 1 centimeter. Then this triangle ka hypotenuse will be √5. And then same thing, measure with a compass. So draw an arc and you'll find √5 over here. There you go. Yes, Swani got it. Okay. So crux, like the procedure is the same for everyone.
Miss, if my
Yeah.
so
So
if
the,
my base is 2 centimeters, then my height would be how many centimeters?
so you
1.
figure 2 square plus 1 square ना. तो अगर एक side 2 centimeter already fix किया तुमने, तो दूसरा side will be 1 centimeter. See, their aim is whatever right triangle you're drawing, uska hypotenuse should be equal to whatever you want to plot. That is the aim. Okay. So next, Shania is asked to plot root 6. Root 6 को कैसे plot करना है?
Is this right? Pretty tiny though.
हाँ, 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So 2 units, 1 units. Yes, hypotenuse will be root 5. So don't forget, you need to plot it on the number line. So once you have the triangle, measure करके number line पे निकालना पड़ेगा कहाँ पे मिल रहा है compass से.
Miss, how will we get root 6?
Yeah, once everyone's done, I'll discuss it. So Ashmi, Suhani, let me know when you're finished. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with root 5.
Okay. So root 6 ke liye, okay, numbers like these, see, smallest number 2 and 1, you can't, like, there's no way you can do it, right? In fact, before root 6, if you had to plot root 3, so how will you be able to plot root 3? Can you figure out any direct numbers? Just say root 6, root 3, yeah, आ सकता है perpendicular and base.
Could you repeat what you just said?
So when you have to plot something like a root 3 or a root 6, can you figure out any direct numbers where you can plug it here? Like root 2 ke liye you directly got 1 square plus 1 square. Root 5 ke liye you got like 2 square plus 1 square. But
For root 3, can we first find root 2 and uske baad root 3?
Correct. So you can't, since you can't get it with direct numbers, you need to, like root 3, you can only do it by root 2 the whole square plus 1 square. So iske liye you need to plot root 2 first. So once you have root 2, then draw another triangle and then you'll get root 3. Similarly, so root 6 ke liye, what will you have to do? How can you find root 6?
Is 3 triangles? Is that?
No, 2 are sufficient. So you can figure out root 6 with root 5 square plus 1 square. So root 5 is simple क्योंकि 2 square plus 1 square से हो रहा है. So once you figure out where root 5 is, so root 5 के साथ draw a right angle triangle, 1 unit. So this will be root 6. Then you can plot this. Okay. So like the trick in all of this is trying to figure out the simplest way of getting these two numbers. तो अगर direct method नहीं है, like if I can't use 3 square plus 1 square or 1 square plus 2 square or something like that, then see what is the nearest one I can use instead of that. That's all. So once you identify perpendicular base, so you need to figure out, you just need to draw that triangle on the number line. Yeah. Yes. So you got root 5 and then 1 unit root 6 and then you plot it. Yes, so this is one type of question. Then this,
Miss, root 5 square is supposed to be 5 units, right?
yeah, no 5 units nahi. Root 5 ka square matlab the side needs to be root 5. So using the concept of right angle triangles, Pythagoras theorem. So
But
you
Miss, like it's root 5 square plus 1 square is level 5 unit and 1 unit.
that's just the calculation. So root 5 square, 1 square, we only used it kyunki it needs to fit perpendicular square plus base square equal to h square. So if you're doing
Miss, if I take 5 unit, 1 unit, is it fine? Because previous sum may also did it like that.
if you take 5 unit, what will be your hypotenuse? Imagine right angle triangle you're drawing. अगर ये 5 unit है and ये 1 unit है, तो hypotenuse कितना होगा?
Root 6.
कैसे? What is hypotenuse? Just
5 square.
मिला.
5 square plus 1 square.
Root of क्योंकि h square है ना 5 square plus 1 square.
So Miss, nahi, the previous sum it was root 5.
हाँ.
So it was 2 square plus 1 square. So I had taken 2 units and 1 unit. 2 and 1.
हाँ.
And 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. इसलिए 2 unit is equal to 2 centimeter.
Yeah.
So उधर भी I'm applying the same rule.
Yeah. But यहाँ पे तुम 5 units नहीं ले रहे हो, like root 5 units ले रहे हो, because you're doing root 5 square plus 1 square. Root 5
So
is
Miss, then I'll take 2 units and I'll name it as 5 units because that
5 units कहाँ से आ रहा है?
Miss, जैसे पहले वाले सब में there was 2 इसलिए वो 2 units था. तो इसमें 5 है तो 5 units होगा.
5 नहीं, you're doing root 5 units. You want to plot root 6, right?
हाँ.
Root 6, if you want to figure out h square equal to p square plus v square, root 6 आ रहा है, you're doing root 5 square plus 1 square.
1 square.
So is this root 5 or 5?
Root 5.
तो ये root 6 hypotenuse करने के लिए you need to figure out यहाँ पे like what base can you take, कहाँ पे root 5 आएगा. So first,
पे आएगा.
so first अभी root 5 figure out करने के लिए root 5 will be, now what triangle will you draw? p square b square क्या होना चाहिए?
Miss Azir.
See, root 5, in order to figure it out, like the whole concept is you're putting it in right angle triangle, na? But hypotenuse का value is this value. तो अगर ये hypotenuse का value root 5 आना चाहिए, तो what should be p and what should be, like what should be the perpendicular and what should be the base?
2 square, 1 square.
2 square, नहीं, 2 and 1 होना चाहिए. So 2 square plus 1 square will be 5.
हाँ.
So
अच्छा, so it will be 2 unit and 1 unit.
हाँ, तो वहां से you figure out hypotenuse root 5. Then once you have root 5, you use that root 5 to figure out root 6.
So Miss, अगर हम root 5 का निकाल रहे हैं तो what happens to the root 5 square?
Why do you care about root 5 square?
We need that for root 6, right?
That's only to fit in this particular formula. Uska,
अच्छा, so we have to like forget the square.
yeah, it only needs to fit. Like we only care about 5 because root 5 square plus 1 square will give me root 6.
We took root 5 square over there because और 25 होके root 5 हो जाएगा, right? तो
25 कहाँ से आ रहा है? Like 5 square नहीं लिया हमने.
square ले रहे हैं.
root 5 का square ले रहे हैं. So 5 is not equal to root 5.
Okay.
Okay. फर्क है 5 और root 5.
So root 5, we just took root 5 for the sake of Pythagoras, right?
Yes. Because we needed to
उसका
get
कुछ मतलब नहीं है वहाँ पे.
नहीं, we needed to get root 6. फिर root 6 कहाँ से आएगा? I can't take 4 square. I can't take 3 square. I can't take 2 square because that's like too small. तो इसलिए हमने root 5 का square plus 1 square. So 5 square का मतलब क्या है?
25.
कैसे आ रहा है 25?
5 into 5 देते हैं.
5 into 5, right? So root 5 का square will be root 5 into root 5. So this will be equal to 5.
Okay, so Miss, after I'm done drawing 5, root 5, फिर बाकी है 1 square.
So root 5 के बाद दूसरा side होना चाहिए 1 unit. तो यहाँ पे either you can plot this on the number line और यहीं पे triangle बना सकते हो, or you can take this as a line. यहाँ पे 90 degrees में you can like draw 1 unit का
Spiral.
तो इस triangle का hypotenuse will be root 5 square plus 1 square root 6. यहाँ से if you figure out like if you take this as the radius and draw an arc, you will reach root 6.
ठीक है.
Shania is asking, will they give us big numbers to represent example root 26? Root 26 is a possibility because again, you can express root 26 as 5 square plus 1 square. But you won't get something like root 27 or like practicality also you need to check the exam paper ka length kitna hoga and how you can manage that space and all that. Yeah, but root 26 is still fine because 5 centimeters kitna, it will be like this much. It will be like half your notebook size. 100 के ऊपर like 10 centimeters, like not even 10. 7-8 centimeters से ऊपर जा रहा है तो then it doesn't. Okay. All right. Are we done with this whole concept? Dhriti, all things clarified? Like, what is the logic? Why are we doing it? Clear about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one. Find the decimal expansion I'm not doing because I'm assuming all of you can do division. 10 divided by 3, 7 divided by 8. Okay.
After we find a decimal expansion, do we need to mention if they are terminating and terminating?
Read the question. Like if they're asking you to classify or figure out what type it is, then you need to mention. But if they don't ask, you don't need to.
Okay.
This
The
is
decimal expansion as in we'll actually have to divide it.
yes. Okay. This is one thing. So this is the opposite of that question. You're given a decimal number and you need to express it as a fraction. So terminating is pretty simple. Like suppose I give you a number like 0.7. I ask you to express it in the form p by q. Value क्या होगा इसका?
7/10.
7/10. That's simple, right? If I give you a bigger number, let's say 3.245.
So into I guess into 100 या वो कुछ तो करते हैं.
Into or divided by?
Divided by, to remove the decimal. Yes.
Yeah.
3245/1000.
अपहन क्या होगा?
1000.
1000. 3 decimal places है ना? कितने सारे decimal places है उतने सारे zeros रहेंगे. Okay. So terminating is simple. So the other kind of rational number, non-terminating, recurring. how will you do this? Shinaya has already said 1 by 3. Okay, this is pretty simple. So actually, let's start with this only. How can you convert an existing decimal in p by q? You can't use the same method because this is going infinite. I can't keep adding 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? So how can you approach this? What can you do about it? Shanaya knows, okay, you know the method. You guys, if you know the method, start calculating. If you don't know, tell me. First we'll discuss and then you can do some practice problems. Ke baad.
नहीं, Mrs. Is rationalize it.
No, okay, no, ठीक है. So ये थोड़ा algebra type का ये होगा. So 0.3 bar है ना. So another thing, whenever you have a bar, it basically means whatever numbers are under the bar, they are repeated like infinite number of times. So 3 bar matlab will be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 infinite number of times. Now, isko I need to express it as p by q form.
Is this x equals to 0?
Correct. Yet, yes. Let x equal to 0.333, so on. So how do we get rid of the infinitely repeating part? So multiply it by 10, 100, 1000, whatever. That will help you get rid of this thing. यहाँ पे एक ही digit repeat हो रहा है ना, तो अगर 10 से multiply किया तो it will be easy. So this will be 10 into x. अगर यहाँ पे if I multiply it by 10, क्या आएगा RHS? 3.3333, and same thing is repeated so many times. Now that you have both these equations, can you figure out a way, like by adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, a way how you can get rid of the whole decimal part of it? So I can subtract it, no? So if I say 10x minus x equal to, so 10x, like I'm doing this minus this. Yeah, it'll be 3.3333 and so on, minus 0.3333 and so on. Yeah, Ashmi, you got it. Absolutely. तो इसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा? 10x minus x कितना आएगा? 9x equal to, फिर RHS में if I subtract these two,
3.
will be only 3.
So
The
2
decimal के बाद 3 minus 3, all of this will be 0. So we'll get only 3. So now x will
so
be
x equals to 3.
Huh?
X equals to 3.
कैसे? Cross
Simplify कर देंगे ना 1 upon. Okay, sorry.
1 upon 9, 1 upon 9. तो ये नीचे आ जाएगा. So this will be 1 by 3. So basically the
Because
x,
basically 0.3 bar will no longer be 0.3 bar because अगर infinite threes है तो all of the threes will get cancelled.
yes. So that's the whole logic behind this method. Key 2 points. One is multiply with a suitable number. Your intention with multiplying is like जब subtract कर रहे हो तो whatever is after decimal needs to get cancelled out. Okay. So you guys, once you got the hang of it, do this next one. Find the p by q form of, I'll just write it here, 0.17 bar. So Shanaya, get started on this. Ashmi, I think you also got the hang of it, so get started. Suhani, Dhriti, like take a look, see if you got it, and then solve this.
Yes.
The p by q form of this.
यहाँ पे बार 17 पे 7 पे यस सर
17 दोनों पे है. Naya, yeah, pretty quick. Good. Some other method. So Shania, what method is that? Can you describe? अगर वो आसान है तो that we could.
Ma'am, yes, it's like told that you have to do that multiplying step like 10x is equal to 3.33. Then we have to separate 3 plus 0.333. So 0.333 is the x. Then we have to like minus it and then the same step comes down.
It's not a different method. So it's the same thing you're doing, just that you're adding a different step in between. So I'll tell you how. Like this is what your school teacher said. So 10x equal to 3 plus 0.3333, right? So essentially you're doing the same thing, like subtract to kar hi raha hai na. So basically what you're doing is 10x minus x, which is what we did here, equal to, instead of direct subtraction, you're doing it as 3 plus 0.3333 minus 0.3333. So instead of directly figuring ki decimal ke baad jo hai cancel ho raha hai, you're just like separating it out and cancelling it out. Final result anyway, you're getting the same thing. You're ending up with 9x equal to 3.
Yes,
It's the
ma'am.
same thing. Yeah, it'll just give you a little more clarity. I think that takes away the confusion. Like, agar is subtraction mein, if you're confused ya agar koi mistake aaya, so it'll get rid of that thing.
Miss, I don't think my answer is right.
No, you need p by q. P needs to be an integer. Q needs to be an integer. So, Suhani got it. Good. Got the hang of it. Ashmi, where are you at?
Okay, I'm doing it. Just
If we move the decimal, it would be 1.717171, right?
Again, this 10 is not what you need to focus on. You can multiply it by 10, 100,000, whatever you need to multiply. The focus is that when you're doing the subtraction, decimal के बाद जो भी है, that needs to go away. तो यहाँ पे कौन से digits repeat हो रहे हैं?
1717.
ठीक है. So multiplication के बाद you need to get something 0.171717 only. तो किससे multiply करोगे? So if you multiply it by 10, you're getting 1.717171, right? But this is not aligning to 1717. किससे multiply करने पे will you get
100?
100? So this is
Acha, we can do it like that. It would be 100x is equal to
तो अगर LHS 100 multiply कर रहे हो तो RHS में भी you need to multiply by the same thing.
Miss, it would be 171717 only after multiplying with 100.
You tell me 0.17.
0.171717.
So you're starting with
After multiplying.
0.17. So if you multiply this by 100, क्या आएगा?
0.171717.
कैसे?
You move 2 digits, so आएगा 171717, which is point.
But decimal point कहाँ जाएगा? Will you get 0 point or will you get 1 point or 17 point or कहाँ तक जाएगा ये decimal point?
So 17.17.
Ah, 17.1717. Be careful, Riti. Again, you know all the mathematical logic. Don't think of it as something new. Just follow those rules and follow those steps.
Oh.
Like you've done multiplication with decimals, no? Same?
I had a question.
Yeah.
X में जो p का वैल्यू है वो डेसिमल में आता है
नहीं आना चाहिए. So
Thomas, it would be 100x minus x.
yeah. Ashmi, what did you do? What was the first step? What did you multiply it by?
पहले तो x equals to 0.17, then 100x equals to हाँ wait. हाँ 100x equals to 100 into 0.17.
Yeah. What is
Then
100?
I guess I did a mistake over there.
So if you multiply this by 100, क्या आएगा result? Forget about this. If I have something like 0.1272 into 100, क्या है result? In the meantime, Suhani and Shania, I'll give you guys one more. Take it as this will probably be the last one. Vritti, yeah, now you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys do express, we'll stick to 0.23 bar. So the bar is only over 3. So express this in P by Q form.
Oh, I made a mistake in multiplication.
Yes.
Plus, I just repeated it once.
But no, wait, what did you multiply it, Ashmi? Like, what did you get multiplication ke baad?
When I multiplied it, I did wrong, so I got 1.7. That's why I stopped there.
No, you're multiplying by 100, no? Those zeros,
Yeah,
it will go to...
maybe what happened was ki, after we multiplied everything by 0, then we add a plus, right? And then we add the second digit again with the first 3.
You don't have to do all of that, Ashmi. Agar decimals hai, let me take you to a new page. Okay. So suppose I have decimal, like suppose I have 5.37 and I'm multiplying it by 10. Result क्या होगा इसका?
0.537.
No.
So
I'm multiplying it by 10.
Yeah.
I'm multiplying it by 10. So whenever you multiply, this will shift to the
537.
right. So 53.7 होगा.
And division में left में जाता है.
हाँ. Division पे number छोटा हो जाता है. So 5 will become 0.5. Multiply करने पे number बड़ा हो जाता है. Like if I have 5 and I'm multiplying it by 10, this will become 50, right? So instead of just 5, I have 5.37. So when I multiply it by 10, 50 something होना चाहिए. So this will shift on this side, on the right side. This will be 53.7. And again, terminating may like you put it in the denominator, right? Same logic. How many ever zeros are there? Utne sare decimals right side shift ho jata hai. If I have 5.37 and I'm multiplying it by 100. So कहाँ जाएगा decimal? Like what will be the result इसका?
5370.
Yes. 0 क्यों? 537. 2 zeros है.
1000 होगा 2 0 ऐड होगा.
Correct. 1000 होगा तो एक और है ये. So empty space, add a 0. Yeah. So that way, previous question में we were dealing with 100x equal to we had 0.1717 so on into 100. तो इसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा?
017.
Yes, 17. The rest of it will remain the same. यहाँ पे decimal आएगा, so it'll be 171717. Continue. Yeah, so this is 100x. Then x equal to 0.1717 वो तो already है. So when you subtract both of them, decimal point के बाद जो भी है, it's all the same. So 7 minus 7, 1 minus 1, ये पूरा 0 हो जाएगा. So you'll get 99x equal to 17. So x equal to 17 by 9. Okay. All right. Abhi 0.23 bar, Dhriti and Shanaya have already sent their answers. I think you guys got your logic correct, but subtraction mein, I don't know who made a mistake. I'll have to work it out to figure it out. But
Because I think
23 and 21, so it's like very, very close.
This is 21 and
Like one person sent 23, one person sent 21. So take look. I don't know which of you is right, which of you is wrong. But I know it's a very silly mistake क्योंकि बहुत ही close values है दोनों का. Like a very different one.
So Miss, will this be multiplied by 10 or 100?
Both, because see, the point is whatever you do here, whatever digit is repeating, you want that to cancel off in the subtraction.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can take x equal to 0.233333 and so on. If I multiply this by 100, I will get 23.33333 and so on. ये डायरेक्टली सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर सकती बिकॉज यहाँ पे 2 3 है, यहाँ पे 3 3 3 है. लाइक आई कैन सब्ट्रैक्ट इट, बट और थोड़ा वर्किंग करना पड़ेगा. Actually, I can do that. Let's see if I do it. Then I'll get 100x minus x equal to 23.3333 so on minus 0.2333 so on. So यहाँ पे 3 3 जो repeat हो रहा है ये पूरा हट जाएगा. But I will still get 99x equal to 23.1.
Oh, here bar के नीचे आप सिर्फ 3 के ऊपर bar है, right? So can we multiply it by 10?
Yeah. Then if I multiply it by 10, I get 10x equal to 2.3333 and so on.
Miss, this so it would be
Yeah. Don't
231 upon 10 or फिर वो 990 हो जाएगा ना 231
हाँ.
upon 990. So Miss, then I think ideally mine should be right because मैंने भी 10 से किया.
नहीं, but again you still like अगर common factors है 231 is divisible by 3, 990 is also divisible by 3. Cancel it, reduce it to the simplest form. See what you get.
Oh yeah, Miss, 21 upon 90 भी it can be cut. मतलब it can be cancelled.
Oh yeah, 21 by 90 also can be cancelled. Simplify it.
Ma'am,
So
actually, I took
7
the
upon
grades
30.
Okay. Shanaya, what did you say?
I didn't see it as 3, I saw it as 5, and that's why I got that 23 upon 19.
Ah, okay. Anyway, figure it out, and that makes sense. If you took it as 0.25 bar, that makes sense. Oh, so answer.
Miss, is this right?
Seven by yes, that is correct. Swani was correct. So 11 sevens are 11 30s are 7 upon 30. Yeah. So again, this is all you have to use common sense, logic, whatever you think of it. basically you need to manipulate it so that ये वाले subtraction में recurring part जो है वो हट जाएगा. That is the main aim. So do it correctly though, like multiplication में इसमें don't do mistakes and try to get here. Okay. I think we'll take one more session. उसके बाद बहुत सारा practice चाहिए. Like real numbers में there is nothing except just doing as many problems as you can. Because conceptually, it's like basic addition, subtraction, multiplication here. Okay.